Hi everyone, this is my first video and I was going to do an introduction video, but I figured just starting out would give you a better idea of what's going to happen on this channel than any kind of introduction video I could do. So my first video is going to be a review of one of my favorite books, The Tyranny of Words by Stuart Chase. And this is basically a primer to semantics and assigning meaning to words, which is important for verbal communication, so I highly recommend it to anyone that uses words to communicate. Some of the basic things that Chase goes over are communication by referent, and a referent is the object to which a word refers. For instance, dog, perro, and chien all refer to the same animal, which is the referent, a dog. And so when people have the same referent, that's when true communication occurs, and when they have different referents, there's a possibility of misunderstanding. Another thing he goes over is the danger of abstracts, which are words that don't have a physical referent. Things like fascism, justice, liberty, these are abstract concepts that you can't, for instance, point and say, there's liberty right there, because it's an abstract concept. So there's a lot more to semantics than that, but Chase basically goes through different disciplines: economics, science, politics, philosophy, and he goes so far as to try to explain how language shapes the way we think, and how semantic confusion can lead to all sorts of other confusion. And so having a clear understanding of semantics is really the jumping off point for basically any other type of academic discourse or political discourse or anything of that nature. So I highly, highly recommend this book. Again, it's The Tyranny of Words by Stuart Chase. I'll put the information in the low bar, and I hope you read this book because it's really, really important. And it's just changed the way I read everything now, and the way I listen to speeches, and the way I talk myself. It's just a really valuable thing to have an understanding of semantics. And I think that's something that general education doesn't really address. So read that book, and I want to hear your recommendations for other types of books that are in this same category of communication and language. And if you have read the book, let me know what you think. For those of you who are viewing this on my eJohnP90 channel, I have actually started a second channel, and you should go subscribe to that one, because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this eJohnP90 account around or not. So I encourage you to go subscribe to that channel, and if you're watching this on my SecondVerseSociety channel, please subscribe. I'll put links to all the channels and whatnot in the low bar. Thanks, bye.